Oh, Jason, you're back. So, Jason, so what's going on? Nice trip, huh? Good trip? So, did you kill the informant officers, Jason, while you out here?
Yeah, it's going good though, Gary.
So, yeah, like you said to me, what you said to me, think, think we have a problem, but, you know, well, problem solved. Yeah, like you said to me, Gary, but I killed both informant officers, but I just killed them for you. So they will be no longer see you again. So at this point, you know, I get everything what we always needed for. So we get everything what we mismatched all the time. Hey Gary, I ain't got any of these specimen size right here, but you know, first of all, if it doesn't really matter about, well, I won't tell Jefferson if I were you. If I were you though, I won't tell Jefferson about this. So at this point, Gary, I wish to take care of what we always wanted for. So we wanted to take everything what we always care of. So by the way, I must say that it wouldn't be appreciated to see you again. So first, it wasn't. But it wasn't a big deal actually, isn't it? Well, for some reason, we do not have to make everything promised. But we always promised though. We did the right thing. But all we had to do is like making money for goods. All we doing is like, you know, we can do it together as we wish for. So like, yeah, and we get to that for a reason. For the whole reason, there was no base for a reason for the whole time. And yeah, it's going good. So, I killed one of the informant officers for you, so just let you know I just killed them all for you. Is that alright? Yeah, thanks for that, Jason, but thank you for killing one of these officers, but proud of you though, Jason. I deserve you. From now on, you deserve it. You deserve a chance. Getting out of this destruction. So first of all, Jason, you didn't know what's gonna happen when you're the one, but just between you and your lieutenant, but for some reason, because you did the right thing, aren't you? At this state, you're doing the right thing, aren't you? Well, it's been a long time to see you again, though, Jason, isn't it? But for now, it wasn't. I wasn't quite sure if you're having the great time, haven't you? For some reason, though, Jason, what I always really care of, taking care of yourself. I wouldn't know if anyone who could mention it, so... so, yeah. I think you killed him, but... thank you for your assist, though, Jason. I owe you. But I owe you my time. But I owe you that time already. So, yeah, I think the time has already been passed all the time, haven't we? So, at this point now, Jason... I think anyone who could make the ways to do it, aren't they? So I want you to find yourself home. Or if you have an HQ, then that's not an option. But for some reason though, Jason, we'll get everything what we always wanted for. But personally. But yeah, thank you, but thanks for taking care of the informant, because the informant officers won't let these guys know if I were in here. Well, although thank you for saving my life. It's been a pleasure to see you. But now I must return to my fourth. So on the next fourth, it will be my similar times that you're having issues with me. But although It's not a few changes already. So Jason, what's your status then? Yeah. My status, huh? All good though, Gary, but everything's fine. By the way, well, you know what it's gonna happen, you know, everything, it's not honoured, so we didn't know what's going on with us, but, you know, at this point, we should make it issue that we always want to do it as we wish for. We're wishing to taking care of what we always want to know and get everything what we get sorted. Although it's not a few changes all the time though, Gary, but, you know, I wouldn't kill any other informant officers, but for now on, they're all been disguised, stealing the uniforms, changed it, so they're all bossy around here. If we have to stop them, but I kill them, personally. My issues hasn't been gone for like all the time. Although if it's not pleasant, then but this is it, Jason. If you're all gonna be dead end, we're all gonna do it as we wish for. You know, as we speak, there is something going on with the other people, but I know it's kind of particular that we always maneuvering the objects that are heavy. We just maneuver it, but can't just do anything what we always do, but we have our maneuverability, or any kind of abilities, but the ability is not to make everything what we always do. So our abilities, the abilities to protect our eyes from the lights of, or strobe lights, or a spotlight and a strobe lights. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it prevents the lights and the strobes from blinding. So, you know, what you have to do is, like, it gives you support of your eyes. Personally. So Jason, before you leave, what are you going to do after you killed the informant officers for me? So what are you going to do before you leave? You know, I think I need to meet every gangs from the territories, because all I need is to tell them that all the launch facility is now secured. I think you missed it already, Gary, but I do think you don't want to get spotted by the police or any other gangs around you. So, for some reason, I might have to get everything when I need it. So, at some point, Gary, I can do whatever I want. So, whatever I came back from where we just started. Hey, you know, I was just about to say yeah, and then it just give it back to where we just started. If we come back to where we started, though, we get everything what we always needed. We can do what we always wanted for. We can do anything what we do in it. What we mean is now, is we get everything what we always discovered, and discover it all the time. Hey, I didn't know what's going on, but if I were you though, Gary, it wouldn't be caused to somebody. It might be very dangerous to retrieve any other supplements of our environment. So yeah, I get that. Okay, I'm off to different gangs' territories, because not just in time though, Gary, but I have to take care of any one of these people. They wouldn't harmed. It won't be harmed sometimes, but yeah, I'll have to. I gotta go now, Gary, but I ain't got much time for this right now, though. So, by the way, Gary, gotta go, mate, but I should say I'll see you tomorrow, though, but see you tomorrow.